Jumbo, fellow adventurers, Mike Dooley, time for another spiritual tune-up with one of your awesome questions. If you have a question, these are where I get my talking points. Every single weekday, 9:15 New York City time, I do a spiritual tune-up, bringing sometimes confusing or lofty spiritual concepts down to earth so that you have the maximum traction necessary to live the life of your dreams. Today's great question was posted yesterday on Facebook. Overview. Manifesting, timing, and the universe's schedule. Comes up a lot. Specifically, is everything meant to happen at a certain time? Like, I was too young when I met my first love, so it didn't work out. I think timing is everything. Am I right? Now, I can't speak to your exact situation, so please don't take offense when I say, generally, no way. Timing is not everything. It's got almost nothing to do with it the way I think you mean it. It's your thoughts and the thoughts of others, players, villains, empowering beliefs, limiting beliefs. All of this gets mixed into the soup for the nearest equivalent brought to you as soon as possible. But let me step this down and flip it around and give you the yes that perhaps you're also thinking about. First off, nothing is meant to be, okay? And it's not like timing is everything in the way that you suggest. This implies a destiny. This implies something really good's going to happen, but it can't happen now, it's going to happen later. And you know what I see people do so often? They take this line of thinking. They don't yet manifest what they want. And they think, oh, it's just the universe's schedule. Everything has its own time and place. So I'm just going to chill out and let it arrive when it's best. Now, there's some deep wisdom to that kind of approach. But too often it's a band-aid. Too often it's a cover-up. And maybe the reason the thing didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen is because you were overly attached. You were dependent on somebody else's thoughts. You weren't taking action. You weren't showing up. You didn't believe in yourself. There's a lot of reasons that something might not happen on the schedule you want. And to just shrug it off and say, well, timing is everything, it's the universe's schedule, you run the risk of throwing 100% of your power out the window. So, how do things come to pass, and how can we safeguard the maximum manifestation based on our desired end results in the quickest, soonest time frame? Okay, so the logistics of all manifestation. Thoughts become things. Everything boils down to thoughts become things. Your thoughts, your words are your thoughts, your actions are your thoughts. It's all here. But we live in a world with momentum. We live in this soup of time, space, and matter. There's lots of likelihoods, and there's probabilities, and there's remote chances, depending on how much energy, thoughts, beliefs, and focus is being placed on certain possible outcomes. We do not think gold coins, and then find them in our blue jean pockets spontaneously. Instead, that's the way it was before we got here. That's pre-soup, pre-jungles of time and space. When we were everywhere always at once and there was no time and no space, think it, got it, think it, got it, think it, spontaneous manifestation. We wanted more. We wanted adventure. We wanted suspense. We wanted a journey. We wanted to fleetingly believe in here and there and now and then and have not. So bring on time, space, and matter. Now something more miraculous happens. More miraculous than spontaneous manifestations. When you think a thought and you're in the soup of time, space, matter, and momentum, instantly, instead of a spontaneous manifestation, although that's possible when you're enlightened enough, that's not the name of the game today, okay? The instant you think about gold coins, Immediately, the universe, digital GPS navigation, knows where all possible gold coins are on planet Earth in every probable and parallel reality that you could be visiting in the immediate future. And it starts drawing them, hence the term law of attraction, towards you. It's not a timing thing. Thinking it's a timing thing gives your power away. You are super attracting, immediately attracting, drawing to you, and you being drawn to that which you are focusing on, believing in, and taking action towards. Okay, now you mix into the equation 7.5 billion other co-creators. And some want gold coins, and some want to get rid of their gold coins, and some are looking for charitable expression, and some are looking for business transactions. Some have lost them, some have found them. And so the universe, tracking 7.5 billion co-creators, knows every single person and how you may harmoniously, in alignment with their thoughts, be availed of that which you are thinking about. And in the soonest, quickest possible way, forget timing, forget schedules, in the soonest, quickest way, your gold coins will be put in your hand if you stay the course, okay? It's no big deal. There's a ton of gold coins out there. There's a ton of Romeos and Juliets out there. There's a ton of ways for you to have health and healing. You stay the course every moment of the journey. There's a recalculation based on 7.5 billion other players and how they change their mind. And maybe right now the universe says, you can have those gold coins in 7 months. Tomorrow, it might be 2 days. You stay the course, the quickest, soonest delivery is on tap for you. So you don't pass judgment. This is how our thoughts become things, and this is what forges, if you will, a time schedule that the universe has. In that sense, yes, timing is critical, not yours, but that derived by divine mind, who is calculating every possible nuance and recalibrating every nanosecond of your journey. So nothing is set in stone, and what might be 7 months today might be 7 hours tonight, and vice versa. There's all these players, this symphony of manifestations. Here is how you safeguard to make sure you're not kidding yourself. You're not deluding yourself by saying, oh, it's the universe's thing, and it's you not showing up and taking action consistently. Vigilance. Vigilance. You have a little ritual. Every day you think some good thoughts. Perhaps creative visualization. Perhaps a vision board. Perhaps a scrapbook. Perhaps a Pinterest account where you have things that remind you of where you're headed and who you really are. That's what a vision board is. That's who I really am. Physically speaking, the bling, the joy, the laughter, whatever on your vision board. You keep that front and center in your mind. Secondly, you vigilantly speak and move physically in the direction that will avail you of such manifestations. Now, you don't know what path it's going to show up on, and don't insist or attach to any path, because then you're messing with the Bermuda Triangle of manifestation, the cursed house, and the like. But you stay vigilant, doing all you can with what you got from where you are, with a glad heart, don't have to work overtime, and then you will maximize chances of that which you wanted, or 100 times better. Because the universe always goes for better. And when you get it, it's going to even be better than you visualized it. So don't give your power away thinking that there's a thing out there called the universe's time schedule and you are held hostage. You just have to wait. Patience is a virtue. But things can change and recalibrate on the fly. All right? I hope I made that clear. Thank you for the great question. Thanks for asking your questions below on Facebook and or Instagram. These are my talking points every day. If you want more of what I have, if you go to this Facebook page, presumably, or Instagram account, or even YouTube account that you're watching this video on, go to the directory, look for videos, look for spiritual tune-ups, and you will find that there is 180 or so other 5 to 10 minute spiritual tune-ups. So lots of information is already there. If you have a new question, post it below. If you're not sure, post it anyway. And if you're not getting Notes from the Universe, I highly recommend Notes from the Universe. I write them. I've been writing them for 20 years at tut.com, TUT.com. Taliho amigo. Thank you, everybody. Malivka, Angela, Angelina, Nancy, Janet, Vivian on Facebook. Quelly, I love that name. Dante, Julie, Donna, Coach with Steph. All right, on Instagram. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing Thursday. See you on Friday.